Pardon you.
Mm.
I'm gonna quickly get a drink, so
Yeah.
back in 1 minute.
Okay. Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to JPTV, and welcome to round 5 of the PSGL F3 Championship for from France, Paul Rocard. And yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed your 2 week break. I certainly have. I actually went to the USA and Mexico GPs, had a great time. So yeah, hope you guys had as good a time as I did. So yeah. Like I said, we're in France for round 5, and this is the first time in PSGL terms, at least, that we're at France, because obviously there's not been a French Grand Prix since Magny-Cours back in 2008. So yeah, this is the first time I believe that PSG has actually been in France. Um, so yeah, um, and as usual, Liquor has let me down. So AMK is not here in a minute, but he is joining me in the commentary box tonight. So while I'm waiting, I shall give you the driver stand-ins. So Thick Rogue and JTEX are top of the leaderboard at the minute, both on 28 points. Then it's Matt, who's 2 points behind, actually joint third with well, there's actually three people on joint third with 26 points. That's Matt and Aniska, both in the Ferraris. And then you've got Grosbeer in the Haas as well. Not far behind is Boogster in the Mercedes, 24 points. Then it's Pauli with 23 points. So very tight at the top there. Then you've got Bugatti's on 17. Panda's on 16, and onto podium is rounds up the top 10 with 14 points. I should just say that Bugatti actually left the league um, to to uh, to have a VFL career, which never actually happened. So, but he's back, but as a reserve driver, and he's hoping to be racing tonight. But we'll see.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, that is the driver standings. So I will give you the constructors standings. Uh, so yeah, Ferrari got quite a substantial lead, 24 points actually. Yes, yeah, it was actually more than that. Actually, no, it is 24 points. Yeah, so Ferrari on 52 points, and you've got Toro Rosso on 28, and I see Red Bull on 28 as well. Then you've got Haas on 26, which is all been points all been scored by Grosbeer by the looks of it. And then you've got Sauber on 23, McLaren on 22, Fortune on 20, Mercedes on 18, Renault on 17, and Williams on 15. So that is the driver standings. Anyway, MK is here, as you might have heard. So MK, I know that you watched the F6 race last night. Obviously, like I said while you was away, it's the first time that PSGL has been racing in France. So, what's your impressions of the track?
It's a nice flowing track. It's just um, turn one and turn two is mostly the key of getting the lap right because if you go wide at turn two, you get invalid, and then the long right hander, you don't want to mess up that part of the track either, because then I can mess up your lap as well, roughly.
Yeah. One or two more things I should mention is a new patch came out on Friday, I believe, which is supposed to make the safety car more
More frequent.
frequent. But it's come out. We've seen it a lot in the F3 Championship anyway, to be honest. So yeah, it's a good chance we'll see it tonight. And also the other thing I should mention is that the start time for this race tonight is set to midday because I believe it's set to midday anyway. But on the official, because of the official time, and it is quite a glare on the screen at
Yeah.
turns one and two. So just a bit of a few details there for you. Um, Safety car was in a. Oh, you know, so yeah, there seems to be only nine. There's 19 drivers here tonight, so a very good turnout for F3. So it should be an exciting race. So in FP and F7 we saw some rain, some quite torrential rain during those races. Um, but in F6 last night there wasn't any rain at all. So yeah, it's hard to predict what the weather's going to do in this race, but we shall see. So, NK, who would you put your money on for to take the victory in this race tonight?
Well, there's one person I'll probably keep an eye on, which is Bugatti, because I have been practicing with him. I know he looks like he's got good pace to hopefully do his best, and then see how he gets on from there.
Yeah, he had a reasonable performance in FP League on Tuesday night. Had some good battles there. But he was a championship favourite back at the start of the season, but he's had some rough luck, it has to be said, and
Yeah.
yeah, and he's only finished one race this season. Although he did win that race, so we'll never know. But I quite like Rogue and JTEX. I think they can, and Matt as well.
Yeah.
They can definitely capable of a victory here tonight. So the lobby has just started, as you just seen. Oh, and it's chucking it down for qualifying. If anyone's in the game chat and knows the weather, please don't tell me. I don't want to know the weather for tonight. Thank you very much. So yeah, MK thoughts on a looks like a full wet qualifying.
Yeah. This could be the decider of who gets pole and who doesn't, because if it's dry in the race, then people who are faster have to get through the pack. It's going to be a lot harder now in the qualifying.
Yeah, very much so. Um, it looks like it's going to be full wet by the pictures there, and
Oh, can you find
someone's
out?
already left the session, so that's not encouraging. No one's coming out on track yet. Oh
There's
well, I do see
some
the Mercedes pit
sparring.
crew. you see the Mercedes pit crew getting ready, and I think that's actually Bugatti who's driving the Mercedes. Oh, there's a Force India out, so I shall. That maybe Adventures. It is Adventures. I think actually someone else got out before him.
I think it's a Toro Rosso. IV Ross. He's first out in track. So he was.
Let's see. Yeah, there you go. So he's going to be the first one to do a qualifying lap in this. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to turn the messages off. I don't like that. So bear me a second, guys.
Hear me.
Right, here we go. So yeah, a lot of people have come out. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers have stayed in the pits. So it's going to be busy on the track in a minute. And we've already had 2 minutes already, and no one's even done an outlap yet. What sort of times are you expecting here tonight, MK? I mean,
I think you want to roughly be in the 140s, I think it is.
Yeah.
For qualifying. I can't remember exactly, but it's roughly around that kind of time. I'm pretty sure. But
yeah.
The Ross starting his lap now, so we do.
Yeah, we shall see. I don't believe we've had a wet qualifying in F3 before, but yeah. But so this should be the first one, I think. And I'll get all the details up. So everyone's got on the wet tyres.
Looks like Bugatti's can straight back into the pits. He must have broke his wing somewhere.
Oh, actually, I just realised Ross is actually on a lap. I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He started that obviously while I was doing my thing, but
yeah.
So yeah, he's coming up the main straight now. And he's got the little chicane in the middle. I don't know the names of the corners of this track, so yeah.
I don't know either.
But it looks like he's taking that nicely in the Honda powered Toro Rosso there. And it looks really slow on the camera, it has to be said, but obviously very different when you're in the car.
Oh, that's probably invalidated lane over that corner now, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue in this race as well. We're seeing a lot of penalties probably going to happen in this race, especially in the wet conditions. So that could potentially decide the outcome, the winner of this race is the amount of penalties that people have.
Parkway Drive must have been, he's run really wide into the fast right-hander.
Ross is going to cross the line. I don't know if his lap was valid or not. We'll see.
On set 46.
Yeah, 146.08. So a long way off the 140s at the minute. See if we can get. Matt's not far from crossing the line. He's got a Renault in front of him.
Connor ahead of him.
Yeah. Adventures at 148.
I think I was trying to say for intermediate times. I think wet times must be in the 144s. I think we're roughly there.
Yeah. Panda's gone par with 146.7. I'm not sure where everybody else is on track, to be honest. Trying to pick up people. J-Tex is not far from completing a lap.
He's coming around the final corner now.
Yeah.
Connor's
onto the podium, in fact. J-Tex.
44, yeah.
44, so the times are getting very quicker.
Yeah, I'm going to take him at 44 now.
Oh, I just seen a Force India. I think it was Adventures go. I can't see him. I thought he looked like he had a big off, but no, he looks like he's alright.
There's a big gap from P2 down to P3 now. 6/10 difference.
Yeah, very much so. Boogster not far away from. No, it's not Boogster. Trying to find. So Bugatti's not far away. Yeah.
We got even an outlap, so he is, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because he had a pit again. I think he broke his wing. I think he did. But the way Bugatti's going right now, like he's sliding over. He's a bit slidey. It looks like he could be running a dry setup for all we know.
Yes. So we obviously don't know the weather forecast, but yeah, that people could be running dry setups. It could be changeable conditions. Could see wet to begin with and drying up, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Partway dry, they're doing on out of that.
Jake Tax near the final corner again. I wonder if he's going to improve his lap or hitting.
We'll go on board with Bugatti for the minute. He's on a lap, and I know definitely he's come up to the back straight.
Runs down. Oh, Matt will quickest. 146.
Yeah, Chopper's retired. I'm not sure what's happened to him because that's annoying. You can't see whether they're crashed or not, to be honest. But
did anyone have a quali ban for this race by any chance?
not that I'm aware of.
Right. Seems like Hemi hasn't joined back. I don't think either, have they?
No. That could be.
What do you need another invite potentially?
Yeah, I know that F3 was an eventful race last time out in Canada, so that may be it.
Back McCree. Parkway Drive is spun. He's spun it around now, the long right hander.
No, that's not good for him.
He must be struggling at that track then.
Bugatti's going fast.
Now with 24.4. Times are coming down, so they are now.
Yes.
Who else? Panda's down his lap. Who else is on the lap?
So if we look at some messages there, let's see if we can find someone who's out on that party driving that one.
It looks like Johan. He's putting the intermediate tires.
Oh yes, so I see. Yeah. So whether it's drying up or not, I don't know. It still looks quite heavy on the screen.
Oh, I guess seen there now. Look at Jacotex and Bugatti's time. Both the
exact same. God, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, might stop on top of each other for all we know. And AMD's definitely not. Yeah. AMD's definitely not a lap. But Alice Killer yet to set a lap. So he's coming around in a Ferrari. And I know he's pretty quick. He's had a pole win this division before. So let's see what he can do.
Let's see. Let me quickly DSR Kimmy. I'll add him and then see if he's in our invite or not. He hasn't joined back yet. I don't think anyway.
No, I haven't seen his name come up on screen, so obviously having some internet issues.
Must be. Let's hope that's not the case though.
No.
Ooh, Alice Killer, he went a bit wide coming into the few last corners.
Yeah, he's low on fuel as well, so he's used the deepest lap.
He can be well down. He coming into the third last corner, he had a big front bumpers there.
Yeah, B13.
Let's see. I want to go on board with Yarham. I want to see how he fares right with intermediate tires.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch Boogster cross the line. What can we do? Goes Proust to P8. So yeah, let's go on board with Yarham. See how he gets on with intermediate tyres. Powdy has put on the intermediate tyres as well. So this would be a good indication whether it's drying up or not. Well, not drying up, but the weather's less. The rain's less intense. Not
Yeah.
started a lap yet.
Ooh, AMD went really wide.
That's Powdy has changed his mind. He's gone back to wet tyres.
Back on the wet tires, yeah.
It doesn't look particularly quick from Yarm on his outlet.
Sector 2. There now.
So it heads down to turn 1. And how will he take this? It looks fairly tidy, has to be said. It heads down to turn 2. Or turn 3, sorry. Yeah, looked like you might have just slightly cut that, but...
Ooh, those two retired. Let me try and find out where Austin Ellis' point of view is. Oh, he's coming into the fast right-hander, he's hitting the wall.
Oh, we are squirming away there. It's not going to be a quick time, I don't think.
Let me check the sectors and see if he's down or up. No, they're definitely slower. He's down this time. And he's got invalidated as well. We did. Unfortunately.
So what about Parkway Drive? Hasn't set a time yet. He's about to cross the line now. Yeah, so he's starting a lap. Yeah, Parkway Drive, not set a time yet. So 5 minutes still left in the session, so still a long way to go. But yeah, obviously he's been out once or twice already, so he's obviously invalidated his time or just had his issues. But yeah, he's.
I'm on board with Matt right now. It looks like he's 2 times up in the time, it says. So
yeah.
Before that.
I'm gonna stick on board with Parkway for a minute. See how he gets on as he comes up to the chicane. Looks like it's taking that reasonably well. It does look like they're running dry setups.
Matt has to walk onto the line. Very great. He's going for pole, but coming out of the last corner, the big someone there and smacked the wall.
Well, that's a shame for him. Ross decided to go out on the 7 intermediate tyres. Oh, benches were 44 flat. So yeah, that's a good time for him. And Party Drive scrumming away there, but he's going to complete this lap. Oh no, he's not. He's slowed right down there.
Looks like he might be on like a dry setup for all we know.
Yeah, still not set a time. That is a bit...
I wonder if Yarham will come out and into the gears for the wets.
Yeah, he's in the pit lane in a minute. Ross is out on 7 intermediates, but staying ball of F1 Sophie, or Robot Sophie as we all know her. And she's about to complete that as a first race, I believe. She's joining the PSGL. And currently in P6.
Not bad.
And that is going to be an issue with a lot of these drivers, is getting their laps.
Oh, looks like Ross came back into the pit lane again, so he might have changed his mind.
Yeah, definitely not intermediate conditions.
Yeah, Johan's also came to wet as well, so we know that it's not time sensitive.
Yeah.
See, there's a 4-car train coming into Arnie's like that as well, actually. There's a 4-car train coming into the last sector. So there is right now. So hopefully nothing can get affected by anybody's lap. Ooh, nice.
I don't know who's on a lap or who isn't at the minute, to be honest. It's hard to tell.
Oh, I just spotted Connor's just put it into the wall. He's a fast right-hander as well. He's just did the same thing as Brewster. Murdered the fast right-hander.
Oh, and Grossbeard's retired.
Everyone's struggling, I think, right now in the conditions.
Joey
And
Bay's
Ray Bay is
retired.
retired.
So I don't know if his drivers are crashing out or what. It's hard to tell. Oh, he's
And I
retired.
know Connor crashed. I was on board with him at the time, so he's. Well, I don't know about Grimsby or Ray Bay. On board Parkway Drive and night lap. I'll see if we can find the car anywhere. In the track.
Oh, Robert Sophie coming up behind the whole force India.
Whoa. I just spotted it. It looked like Jarabe and Car did the exact same thing. They both binned it at the fast right hander.
And Panda's retired from P13.
I don't think Kimmy's. No, Kimmy hasn't rejoined back because he's still in the pit lane.
So yeah, looks like we're only going to be having 18 drivers in that case, but that's no big deal.
It might even be 17 because Ross lagged out as well.
No, that's true. Hopefully, we're not going to have any restarts.
Yeah, that wouldn't be any good.
I don't believe Sophie's on a lap, so I'm gonna...
She's 3 times down. I think he's just retired from P1. Don't know if he was on a lap or not.
He was on an out lap, I believe.
Oh.
JTX has gone P2.
141.
Well, where's Bugatti? Can he snatch back that pole position?
Parkway drives on a lap as well. Tom Keller isn't retired.
Yeah, so people starting to call it a day, I think, rather than crashing out, but I don't know. But Bugatti comes at the second part of the big straight, the main straight. So he's in sector 3 now.
Big Tech's getting a massive slipstream from Alex Keller. So he is. But he's also getting blocked by him as well.
That's a shame for him. Asker only in P13.
I think they're both on the lap. Yeah, they're both on the lap as well, which is even worse. So they are. There's nothing really else that Kelly would do about it if they're both on a lap. Fair to them.
Bugatti took pole with 1:43.3. Wow, see how time difference there. 7 tenths from J-Tex retired. 7 tenths, and Powder went P2. 1:43.9.
The worst thing is, Jake Tex was up by like 2 tenths, and unfortunately Alex Keller was there in the way in his own lap as well, so kind of ruined him.
That's good. That's across the line.
P6.
P6, so it's only Yahoo that's still on a lap. Currently in P7.
And Ross and Kenny have not going back yet either. Both of them haven't. So I wonder what will happen.
Well, that is your qualifying over, ladies and gentlemen. I was very confused. I didn't know on a lap or on an in lap or what, on a flying lap. But anyway, it's there, and Bugatti on his comeback has taken pole by 6 tenths of a second, so quite a distance in the end. Yeah, so there it is on screen there. Powdy with P2. Bench is a very impressive P3. We've not seen that sort of pace from him so far this season. JTEX in P4 with Matt behind him. Asker in P6, Yard in P7, Robots up in P8, Drebe in P9, and Tom Keller rounding up the top 10. Next Bookster, onto the podium, Grungebeer, F2R Panda, AMD, Ross, Parkway Drive, and CSR Kimmy and Chopper didn't set a time. And also, I just realised that Rick Rogue is not in the lobby. So missing this could be a good opportunity for people to
Getting points.
yeah
Oh,
to
it's
get
a
points on
dry
them.
race as well.
Yeah,
It looks dry, but the clouds look a bit dark in a way.
yeah.
They do. I'm trying to see. Kimmy hasn't rejoined back, and Ross has not joined back either, so I don't know what's going to happen. So I don't.
Apparently our mics sound really muffled, and I don't know why that is, but yeah.
Oh,
Um,
wait, let me plug and unplug plug mine in again, just to
yeah.
make sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
that's working
just done
now.
the same. So hopefully that will
Okay,
sort
fix it
things out.
for
Yeah.
us.
But here we go. Oh, it's a formation lab. I keep forgetting that. Uh, so yeah, it is overcast. I'm
It
gonna
looks
guess that it's not gonna rain.
Looks like
Um,
everyone went for super sauce, but rather than three. Oh, and Alex just took a JPX information map for some reason. Don't know what happened there. So there's only three on the softs, and the rest are on super softs. So we're trying. See, it's going to be an easy one stop for everyone, I suppose.
yeah. Ross and Kimmy are not on the lobby, so they won't be racing
It
tonight.
shows it shows the cars on the grid. I think the cars. Let me check. No, they're
No,
not.
they're
Cars
not.
on.
No.
No, they're not. That's unfortunate. Something. Right here.
So I was just reading what car I've got for FP on Tuesday night. In the Ferrari again, so that's something to look forward to. Germany on Tuesday night.
I don't even know what I got. I didn't even check actually. I'll check now.
I will tell you what car you got.
I can get that anyway. Oh, here we go. I got sober.
Oh,
Lovely.
okay. I'm looking forward to Germany. I was quick on there earlier on, so
Yeah,
yeah,
I was in top 10 in the world now. Fucking not for
yeah.
But the worst thing is,
I'm 11th.
oh yes. When it comes to cyber, though, cyber do not have cornering speed enough to need to that track as well. I'm gonna be killed. So I will be. Oh dear. I actually got the Williams as well after winning the French Grand Prix. Just waiting on Chopper to line up, and then everyone should be.
Oh, I've got a terrible camera angle. There you go. That's a better one. It's better. I can't see the lights.
There
There
we
you
go.
go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going, and it's a good getaway from Mercedes. But Sauber's coming well on the inside, but I think Bugatti's got that well covered off. There's the Force India looking to go into P2, and does that P2, so it adventures into second place as
Oh, there's
Pauli
fun.
is under. As Pauli is under pressure now from Ferrari and the Red Bull, so it's a good getaway from Bugatti there. And it doesn't look like there's much. It looks like a clean getaway for most of the drivers, I do believe. So yeah, very good start there, very clean start on F3. Let's
The
see
only
what top.
spinner was Victor, that's all.
Oh, that's a shame for him. Yeah. So yeah, he's no one's gone for the ultra soft tyres. It's all soft or super soft tyres and soft tyres. So Yarm's elected for the soft tyres in P6. So interesting to see how his progress is throughout this race. But Bugatti already got a 10th of a second lead now over Ventures, former teammates before Bugatti left. So it was ideal if they're in the same team at the minute, but they're not. So yeah, and there's a great battle between Matt, Powder, and JTech. And Matt has got past Powder as well. And Matt's made his way into P3. Then you've got Yarham in P6, Alex Kelly in P7, and then Ray Bay in P8, and Tom Kelly in P9, and Robert Sophie ran in the top 10.
Position changes, A and B up in most of the power 4.
Yeah, Powder running one, and it's going to be under pressure from the Red Bull. Oh, it's contact, I do believe.
Behind Alistair is going to make a move on your arm behind.
I think J-Tex is going to take that P4 and does. Oh, but Powder, I can't quite see the camera angles. I saw some carbon fibre. Yeah, I did see some fire there. But J-Tex is not giving this up, and he's under pressure from Yarham as well. So Yarham.
I think he'll have to stop. He's got bad damage,
looks like he's coping okay with it. As we said,
I was watching from behind, but it looked like Jake attacks cut turn 1 to try and get ahead of Powder. So
yeah, also a massive train from Powder downwards. But
MB passing Connor now.
Bugatti over his second lead now, so he's out of DRS range already. But Adventure is under pressure from Matt in the Ferrari. But will J-Tex pit or will we stay out?
Matt's up inside of Adventures. Pretty close. Oh, kept it clean.
Yeah.
I think he'll probably get. No, he's going for a move again. Already with 3 second time penalty for Alex Killer.
Yeah, that is. Matt's trying to go around the outside. He's looking for the switchback. No DRS enabled yet, but he's got a great run now, and he's going to have to go around the outside. As Bugatti does another fast lap of the race.
Just look, J-Tax is staying out with his wing damage, so he might go until the soft period.
I thought he would. Yeah, Matt goes into P2, so great stuff there. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a theme of tonight, is the amount of penalties people pick up. But it looks like a really good start, a really clean start.
Your arm's a bit decent, sorry, right now.
Yeah, well, that happens a lot in this game anyway.
So, let's see.
But
4-car train from your hand? Yeah.
But Powdy has caught right to the back up with Adventures now, so obviously they're all in DRS range of each other as well. So
we've got a 5-car battle now for P6. Goes through the turn to something fun to watch.
Oh, and Tom Killer challenging his teammate and goes in the inside. He's on the a bit of lag there.
It looks like Tom Killer actually got across the track actually get ahead of him.
Yeah. But
back to 3, fly. And that's Chopper. Chopper spun.
Yahoo on the slower tyre at the minute, so that's why he's going to be struggling. I would say from going from last night, tyre wear. Sorry, and Alice Kerr challenging Yahoo now, but yeah, it looks like
Chopper's there. He's just wait quick. He spun again, he spun right after he spun, so he's just called it a day.
Yeah.
So,
and Alice Kerr has got past Yahoo, and there's another fish from Grosbeer, yeah.
Massive train from P6 down to, let's say,
all the way down to
P15, so that's
all the way down to Parkway Drive, yeah. One thing I would say is going from last night's race.
Indeed, off the track, he almost didn't it. A 3 wide.
3 wide. Well. The 2 houses. Oh no! Oh, it was like Dodgems there. It was like bumper car. McLaren. Oh my god.
I think Conor.
That was Panda and Drabe all involved in all of this. Very clumsy driving there.
Yeah.
So
I think it was Gornsbeer lost his wing out of all of it.
So two Renaults suffered massively there, and Drebe's lost. Oh, and we've got a Grosjean going wide there in a Haas. Two
I think
Renaults.
out of that whole thing, Gordonsby's only one to lose damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, two Renaults suffering bad there. What I would say is from last night's race, the tyre wear is actually a lot harder than you think on this track, but it was a lot warmer yesterday, so I'm still expecting a one stop.
Seems like some reason super soft, I guess like lap 5 to 7, they start to be a bit iffy.
Yeah.
Until it stops. So the soft runners want to come into action when it gets around that lap, roughly.
Yeah, so as long as Johan can keep it relatively clean, he's in good position.
Drape and Parkway Drive, side by side.
Yeah, looks like Drape's got past
Parkway
him.
Drive just cut the corner, Parkway Drive did.
Yeah, that is an illegal overtake, as he's going to say.
Drape's got past anyway, so it's not good.
Yeah.
It looks like, I mean, the front 5, they're not really expecting much as you hope would. I mean, Adventure, or Matt's pulled away from Adventure. Bugatti's getting caught by Matt. Besides that, the front 5 is just having.
Yeah, the midfield is where the battles are happening at the minute. Yeah.
I'm surprised even J-Tax and Damage is cleaning up with Adventures right now as well.
Yeah, wing damage not as bad as it was on the last game, but it seems like in sector 3 a lot of people are struggling to just keep it within the 2 white lines, as we said. But
seems like this track's like, it's not as strict on limits as you think it would be, but it can be at like the first sector roughly. The second and third is not really the worst to fair.
The JTEX all over the back of Adventures now. A lovely helicopter camera angle there. Will JTEX trying to look for a move down? No, he doesn't. And Powdy is done well to stay with these guys.
Oh, AMD and onto the podium side by side. Connor's got this move done. AMD sticks with him and keeping him behind for now. Good defending from him. So it is.
Yeah,
Sector 1.
Going into P10. Or onto podium, lucky not to run to the back of AMD now. But Drabe is going to try and overtake his teammate, but onto the podiums has got DRS. JB's got double DRS, so will JB take the pair of them? I've got a turbo camera.
Side by side with Adventures. You're a rough halfway hander.
So I got to keep on this battle here. The 2 Renaults are battling away. Drabe could pick up 2 positions. It's like Drabe's gone up to P10. So and AMD's round. Yeah, 2. Oh no! Oh no, disaster. I believe it was part of a drive. It just drove into the side of AMD and there's a massive crash. Yeah. And power drive, yeah.
He's got a DRS Adventure. This should be an easy move. Yeah, he's got it done.
Yeah, so JTEX moving to P3. And Adventures goes wide, so he's going to be under threat from Powdy. And 10-second penalty for Parkway Drive. That is as bad to worse, that is for him. Couldn't do much about that.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing they need right now is a safety car for Gordonsby and Parkway Drive to actually get back in the race.
Yeah.
What's the battles usually happening right now? I mean, if you look at the timing, Bugatti was 2 seconds ahead, now he's 1.1, so this is Matt's. He's got that down, he's under a second now, so he's in DRS range.
Yeah, very good, very impressive pace on Matt there.
This is good one from him. We got Adventures right on the back of JTEX.
Oh no!
He's had it.
JTEX has gone, JTEX is out.
Yeah, Adventures was like right up. He was like right up his gearbox, and he tried slowing down, but he just couldn't do it in time.
No, that is very unfortunate from the Red Bull driver in a great position there. So lost 2 drivers already. So apart from the 2 at the bottom of the screen there, he never made it to the grid. Lost 2 more drivers, so we're down to 16 now.
We've got 2 rounds fighting still, so they are. It'll be a good battle race too. Looks like I wonder who's got the DRS though. Let's see.
Oh, Robot Sophie's going to try and go round past Yahoo. No, can't get that move done yet. No.
I think Johan's tired and like kicking the action. He's got the speed to be up to now.
Well, the 2 Renaults are batting away very nicely. So into team rivalry here. Between the 2 Renaults, good to see. And Boogs are not far behind them either.
Oh, if you look at the battle for the first place, first reason, the Gaddies has to keep them up behind them. It seems like the first 2 have got a 5-second gap to advantage, so they can battle for a good few laps if they wanted to be fair of them.
Yeah, this seems to be the battle for the lead of this race at the minute. You can see the other 3 in the background.
Got a 3-car train from Adventure down to Alice Killer as well, so it could be another battle to stay on with. That's good. It looks like Sophie's also got past Johan yet again, so.
Oh yeah, but you've got to remember Johan is on those soft tyres, so he's still in a good position.
I'm looking right now, the best ERS saver has to be Bomb Killer. He's got almost full ERS still.
Yeah, Matt has got DRS with Bugatti, but I think Matt's going to be too far back at this stage.
Yeah, he's too far behind. Oh, and Parry's in the pit lane. He's going for the undercut. So he is. Let's see, this was out for. Also, we've got Johan.
Johan's got a pit. Oh, that is very peculiar.
Oh, he's got a wing change. He's got a wing change.
He's going for 2-stop strategy, and he's done the ultra soft tyres.
Yeah, he's going to have to go ultra soft to super soft, I would say.
Yeah.
I think. See who else is here. Got Matt. Oh, this should be an easy move from Matt now. He's just flew past him.
Yeah, Matt's catch it on stream. Will Bugatti have a go back? No, he won't. So yeah, great move into the lead there from Matt. I think this was the first time he's actually been leading the race, despite how well he's doing in the championship. Bugatti's got the slipstream though. Will he ever go back?
Yes,
he's going to try the inside.
Yeah. He's got. I think Matt might try and switch back him, or he's hanging on the outside of it. Bugatti's got it.
Yeah, some great entertaining racing here at almost mad to call that at Paul Ricard. So yeah, fantastic racing.
Sophie at the P6 now. She's doing pretty well for herself. She is. Good first race back from the wreck.
Yeah, very much so. And Matt Pitts. So that's getting a lot of battle.
This could be big because the undercut in this track's at least worth 2 to 3 seconds.
And he's going to another set. He's going to a set of soft tyres.
It depends how traffic from trading now actually goes as well. This could come into big favour.
And onto the podium has pulled away from Zobe. So the top. Yeah, so there, Groensby very far behind is. So yeah, the field is quite spread out at the minute.
Panda's picked up as well for wing change.
Yeah.
Oh, I think. Oh, there you go. That was a really bad lag spike. He was stuck on the pit lane for me for a second.
I think there might have been a lot of wing changes after the first lap melee, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, the question is...
Massive plane error, so...
Will Bugatti decide to stop in this lap or not? That's a question.
I think you need to. He needs to cover off Matt.
He'll have to, yeah.
I was catching up to the adventure as well right now. So it's battle. Well, technically, Peach's race would be a battle for people picked up right now. Unless Party got the undercut on them.
Bugatti staying out for another lap.
'Cause I think Bugatti is going to have to go. He's 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 going to have
So he's going to be under a lot of pressure for an undercut. And Adventures, Alistair staying out. Tom Killer's pitted.
Tom Killer's
Robert Sophie stayed out. So they're obviously quite comfortable on those super softs at the minute.
Ray didn't. Well, Ray is going for an undercut on, I would just say, on the podium maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see who else. I think closest battle on track is just between Alice Keller and Adventures, really. For all the battles, but I do see on the podium catching robot trophies.
Yeah.
I'll just see. Let me check the gap from the leader. So Matt's 22 seconds behind Gaddy. And I'll check if that's catching.
Yeah, so I think it's about 24 seconds, something like that. 23, 24 seconds.
Yeah, so he's lost like 2 seconds staying out. Even longer. Hardy's 27 seconds behind, so I mean, this could be close between him and Gaddy.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
But the Gaddy will have fresher tyres at the end of the race, but it depends how much time Matt can gain.
He's going again.
So obviously he feels he's got enough tyre life in those tyres.
Asco
pits, yeah.
Big undercut. Sophie's staying out as well. On the podium's in. Brewster still have to go a few more after on the softs. Is Alex Curtis stuck in? There he's away now. They're lucky he's stuck in the pit lane again. It's the glitch.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Connor just teleports from Alex Killer. That's
I've got a angled Renault pit garage here.
Yeah. Grebe, he's gonna come out just behind us as well, so maybe you should undercut.
Yeah, I'm surprised onto the podium and has got jumped Alice Killer and was in front of Ray Bay, but Ray Bay's got past Alice Killer, so Ray Bay's gone to P10.
Alice Killer, he must have been stuck in the pit lane of some sort. He didn't release his clutch for like a good few seconds.
Yeah, Ray Bay obviously had his tyres at the temperature because he pitted a lap earlier.
Well, it's going to be an easy undercut from Matt because the gap from the lead now is 18.8 seconds.
Ray Bay's going to make a move onto the podium and he goes on the inside. But Ultimate will have the inside the next corner. But no, Ray Bay cuts him off. So Ray Bay taking 2 positions in 2 sectors there.
That's pretty well for on the podium.
Yeah.
Bugatti's pit. It's probably a bit too late now because 18 seconds. Matt's gonna jump this. Where's Matt? Yeah, Matt's coming to the last corner now, and Bugatti's only he's only leaving actually in the pits now. So Matt's well jumping I think.
Yeah, Adventure's pitted as well. But they will have slightly fresher tyres towards the end. But
Hardy is just behind Bugatti as well.
Boogster is not pitted yet, but he's got it on the soft tyres. Boogster.
Tom Killer's come out ahead of Adventures just. So the undercut paid off massively.
Yeah, like, it's 6 second gap. Yeah, so Bugatti's got a lot of time to make up there on lap 13 like a 27 lap race.
Unless I think right now Parkway Drive, Panda and going through probably hoping for a safety car I want to say.
Yeah. Very much so.
Or even Graham because he's on Ultra Sauce.
Yeah. So you've got a good battle here from 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th place.
I'll check the 1 and 2. Let me try and find who that is. It's Parkway Drive.
Oh dear.
Spun out now. Having a bit of a... He's just decided to call it a day.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He's had a terrible race here tonight.
Will that cause a VSC or safety car though? That's the question.
No. And Dre Bay goes on the inside of Yarham. They both run wide, but Yarham keeps the position.
I think Johan's Ultra Sauce, I think they're going off
Yeah,
already.
that surprised me. They only last about 4 to 6 laps.
Yeah, I think you see Dreve is he's got the grip compared to Johan, but he runs deep into the corner.
Johan went to switch back, and he keeps that position. And I thought Ferrari was going to go into the pit lane there, but he's sort of
Oh,
done it. He's
on the
let onto the
podium.
pit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
must have been an illegal overtake, I suppose.
maybe. Sophie's got right onto the back of it as well now, so she's joining in it.
Yeah, so
Bonus
this is a
game.
Bugatti has caught up a
Double.
second to Matt though, so Bugatti's really the name. It's at 4.9
If you
at the minute.
look at the ERS though, Max has barely any. Bugatti has. Bugatti must have been saving all of his for his moment, probably I would say.
Yeah, and there's another battle here between Rebe and Yarmagay. Rebe's got DRS. Yeah, and Rebe gets that move done. He moves into P7. Well, Johan trying to go back, but he's under pressure from onto the podium now.
Let's see, yeah, for Chadwick could stop now. Oh, Adventures and Tom Killer. Fighting hard, so they are. Adventures switch back move. Got done easily. Very good.
There's no official
Let me
time in the
check.
Grange bit.
Let me check. So Berkshire has a pit still.
Right.
He's only one left to pit. Like he's in like right now. I'm pretty sure. Matt's got. Ooh, that's gonna be a bit edgy. The end of the race.
Alex Killer's got passed onto the podium, so Alex Killer makes his way to P9. And Robot
By the
so
way, he's like the guy got a penalty as well, so he's playing the Matt's favor. He catch up to him. Alex Killer's getting past Johan easily. Yeah. Easily.
so Alex Killer making 2 positions up there in the space of half a lap.
Got Adventures and Tom Killer going side by side in the right-hander.
Oh yeah, Adventures gets that move done, so Adventures goes to the P5.
These two have been fighting for like 2 laps now, 3 laps.
Yeah.
I think it's ever since they came out of the pit lane, they've been fighting there. And Burger's in the pit lane as well.
Well, onto the podium he's got spotted Johan. We try running outside, there'll be a series of corners. Yes, he gets that move done, so onto the podium making that position there.
I think Johan needs a pit stop. He's pitting as well. Tires are shot. Gornsby are pitting as well because his super softs are done as well.
3.3 seconds of gap between the guy and Matt now, as Mooks have finally pitted.
It looks like Matt's saving his ERS now because he knows that he might know Bugatti has a penalty if he's asked Jeff, but you know.
Yeah.
I've got Adventures. Caught that Tom Killer again.
Adventures actually got past Tom Killer, so Tom Killer's also got past.
Oh,
with
Tom
contact.
Killer's. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's a big desync.
Oh no. That's unfortunate.
What happened there?
I don't know. It was a big desync there, and Avengers had to be careful not to drive into traffic.
No, no one's behind. No, he's fine. It looked like Avengers were going to maybe slow down, try and let Tom Killer pass, and Tom Killer might just hit into him.
Yeah,
probably no, but it looked like a massive desync whenever he didn't hit him.
Yeah.
Sure.
It was a very odd one that was. I can't believe Tom Killer didn't get any damage, but Yeah, like I said, I think it's
You gotta,
desync.
you gotta stop go, which will probably get removed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, but
So Boogster
Sophie.
on these super soft tyres now on Buckfisher, and he's gone past Robot Soapy, or he's trying to,
No, we put
and
it back in the
no.
weapon. Nah. Let's see. ERS difference. Yeah, Matt's waiting the ERS again. The Gatti's. You can make it a little bit more. Make his boots and I think boots will make his move stick easily because of fresh tires, DRS.
Yeah, he's on the lot softer compound.
Yeah.
Show trying to defend, but I think it's inevitable that Boogster is going to move into P8, and he does so as he chases down the runner onto the podium now. So, how many more positions can he get in the next 10 laps? We shall find out. Yeah, Robert Shelby cannot fight back. And you can see the Avenger there in the background, down in P10. Ray Bay and Tom Killer are very close together on track.
It's like 4 times behind them now. After that collision with the Avengers. Yeah. Johan. Is Johan from back out instead of.
Subsofts.
Oh, it's showing up with visual blips in.
Yeah. So he's 13 seconds off P11, so he's been a
safety car.
Not a great race for him. It doesn't seem like the safety car is going to come out in this race. In 9 remaining laps we have.
I think it'll only come out if there might be a car in the middle of the track. I think that's where it'll only come out.
Yeah.
And really, this track you don't really get that because there's a load of free space.
Yeah. And Groesbeer with some pace there, all the way down in P13.
Oh, we've got Drebe right on the back of Tom Killer now.
Yeah, and very much so. He's got DRS. And Drebe's been making moves like this all day, and he moves up into P4.
Tom Killer's sticking it. No, Drebe just got superior grip, but Tom Killer's fighting it back. Gonna go up the inside into the fast right-hander. This could be.
Yeah, it has. So great battling going on here between the Renault and the Williams.
Oh, there's a wall over Tom Killer there. Drebe sends it back up the inside. It was a great battle for P4.
Oh, Tom Killer goes slightly wide and cuts back across the track.
Surely that's an illegal overtake.
It must be, but yeah, this game is a bit weird.
No, even if he did though, like he did fully go off track just to pass Drebe, so I don't know. Drebe's got DRS.
Yeah. And LMC Booster's got past onto the podium and all of that as well, so he's made his way to P7.
Next up Zal's Killer and then these two fighting away. I feel like Tom Killer should maybe give the position because of fully going off track and passing Drebe.
Yeah, I agree with that totally.
Unless he gets him now with DRS.
I think with where could Ray Bay have been if he hadn't spent all that time battling in midfield? But he could have been in the chance of the podium.
He's got DRS and fifth frame now. It looks like his clear speed doesn't seem that good really compared to what Tom Killer's is.
Tom Killer defending it well that time. He had some good straight line speed there.
Yeah.
2.5 seconds of gap now between the two leaders. Ray Bay's going to have the inside now on this occasion, so Ray Bay has moved his way up, but Tom Killer, you know how much he likes to fight, but I think Ray Bay's got the move done this time.
I think Alice Killer's caught right up to the back of this now as well.
Yeah, very much so.
And Bookster's catching fast as well, so this could turn into a four-way battle if we think about it.
I think Ray Bay is going to just drive off now, I believe. But Tom Killer will have DRS though, going down the pit straight.
So we could stick with him, but he just keeps getting DRS constantly over and over again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Too far back to make a move in turn one, unless he outbreaks him. Oh, we tried setting up the inside, but Great Base covered it off perfectly. 2.1 seconds now the gap is for Matt Bugatti. Let me see.
2.2 on my screen, but yeah, enough.
It's fluctuating from 2.1 to 2, I think now. But Matt's in the upper hand because remember Bugatti doesn't have that penalty.
Yeah, so 4-way battery between. Oh, so that's car that is. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tom's just
Oh, crikey!
dived it up and he retired. Why do you do that for?
That seems a very odd thing to do. I don't know where he is. I can't see his car. It looks like he just drove straight off.
Yeah,
Oh, there
he
it
drove straight
is.
off. Like he was trying to make a move in Drake Bay and just went straight on and just tired for some odd reason.
An
It's
peculiar
odd.
there. Yeah. Not sure why he'd have done that, but
You wouldn't
anyway.
think you wouldn't think he was trying to take Drake Bay out, would you? Though?
No. So
Let's hope not.
we are down to 12 drivers at the minute.
Yep. We got Johan and Groningsbeer fighting as well. P11.
Yeah, I'm not don't really want to see a battle for P11 in a minute when you've got a three-way battle for P4. There's 1.7 second gap now between the top two with 6 laps remaining.
Let me check the penalties for these ones. Let's see.
Yeah,
But
I don't want to know the penalties, AMK. I like not to know that. Yeah. But
I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
Halfway drive lift session. Confused.
Yeah.
Where's the Adventure? The Adventure's down P9. Unfortunate with the spin with Palm Killer. So it was. Look at the gap. P1 now. It's closed down even more.
1.5 seconds. So Big Gatty biding his time and reeling him in.
I think because of Matt pitting early, Bugatti's tires are now
a lot fresher. Yeah, 3 laps. Younger tyres. Yeah. And Boogster, look at Boog. I think right because Boogster challenging Alistair now for P5, but Alistair able to defend.
I think these three will go. These three will probably go for to the end of the race. Battling out. I want to predict.
Yeah, very much so.
But, I think
Alice Killer.
He's going for. He's got DRS on him as well. It's an easy move. If Turbo doesn't get. Yeah. Easy move for us.
Yeah, so Alice Killer into P4 now. The Booster trying to go for move as well. No, didn't get the best of exits there.
Looks like Sophie's catching up onto the podium now.
Yeah,
Circling the back.
Just over a second gap.
I think Drebe might get. I think he's lost a bit of time down that corner down the straight again. Yeah, he's too far back, I think.
Booster closing in, but yeah, too far back as well.
I just want to say, Matt DRS compared to Bugatti's. Bugatti has about 4 times the amount Matt has. So.
Yeah, very much so.
If you need to push, you can push. And
oh, Alistair's gone! Alistair's gone.
Oh!
I don't know if there was contact, but he's dropped it big time. He's gone down to 7th place.
And the 8th now, I think he'll probably get into 9th to Avengers as well. If he pressed that, even Honda could get him, so.
Yeah, I think Avengers too far back.
I'm still looking here, but these two, Groningsbeer and Johan have been fighting for the past.
Sorry, Boogster's got a great run on Drado now, and it looks like he's going to move to P4.
Easy move for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy as that.
So Boogster's only 2.8 seconds behind Powdy. Could he get into the podium places?
Let me check his penalties, but I won't tell you.
No, it'd be amazing if he managed to achieve that.
Yeah, from like doing the alternative strategy to what.
Where did he start?
Started. Check.
He started 7 places, so P11.
11. Yeah.
That's great
To be
stuff.
fair, if you look at Matt as well, Matt started P5 and he's in first right now, so
Yeah. Oh, that's in the
he's had
second gap now between the top two, or just about second gap. So I'm going to switch the board of this. I think this is the battle we're going to want to be watching with 5 laps to go.
Yeah,
So Bugatti is in DRS Ranger as Claire has pitted, so she's going to be doing he's going to be doing the rest of the race on ultra soft tyres. But Bugatti's too far back to have a go in down the pit lane.
I'm also looking. Sophie's caught way up to the back of onto the podium now as well. We've got a battle for first, battle for P6 as well, and even a battle for P10 now, considering Johan and Grunge are now past Alice together.
I think there's going to be a battle for P3 soon because that 2.8 second gap is now down to 1.3.
And even Drebe is staying on to the back of Bookster with DRS right now, so
yeah,
this could be a 3-way battle for P3. I think maybe next lap Bugatti will have a better chance because he's too far back right now in the streaming DRS as well.
Yeah, very much so. But Bugatti, I think he's got 3 laps left, so he's got time.
Also, he's got what, 3 lap fresh tires as well.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Boogster is in DRS range of Powding now, so yeah.
The worst thing is for Bugatti is the penalty. You need not to get one if you and he's overtaken. There he goes.
Oh, he just told me what's going to happen there, but never mind.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There's a penalty from Matt.
Yeah. Right on cue.
On cue.
Yeah.
So now it's technically the battle for P1, but even the penalties involved.
They've got a 3-way battle here for P3 between Powley, Boogster and Drebe. Drebe just losing touch, has to be said, but Boogster right behind Powley.
Boogster's going to make this move easy because his tires are so much more fresher than what Powley will be. In a way.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Sophie up inside of Connor. The last corner, and she's a demo stick. Looking the P6 now for herself.
So yeah, decent return there for Robot Sophie.
Yeah. We've got Bugatti's. Oh, Bugatti's still going fast.
Yeah.
No, he's not going to go for it. He's going to save it for the next lap. I would want to say.
They dropped Powder by 20 seconds. So.
Boogster's now, he's got DRS and such thing.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on board this battle here for a second, but no. Yeah, Boogster's going past.
No. Bugatti got another penalty. Well, he's now side by side with Matt. And he's got the move done. Fresher tires. Just kept him into it.
Obviously, as we now know, he's going to have to pull up a 3-second gap between
Sophie and Connor fighting still again. These two are not going to let it go, I don't think.
Matt's going to have DRS. Bugatti's squeezing him a little bit, but Matt's taking the lead back again. And Bugatti go late on the brakes, he does. Oh, but Matt.
It's good racing from these two. Oh, Matt's letting the eye a small bit. And he's. Oh, this is good battling, but that's feisty in a way of saying.
No, it's hard but fair.
Yeah, hard but fair, yeah.
This is in the penultimate.
I think Matt's tired of this and all.
This is the penultimate lap of a race, but can Matt fight back because he's on
look,
DRS
as well.
Oh, Matt's been late on the brakes. Matt's going to have it inside. Matt's gone back into the lead again. Oh no!
Contact. Oh no. I don't know what happened. It looked like they just Matt came across on him. I've actually not one clue fully what happened.
Oh, that's a shame to see. That's such a great battle, and it's ended in. Well, I didn't get the best of
So,
angles to be honest, but
I'm not gonna lie, if Brookster can have the pace to close down the Bugatti with wing damage, this
no,
could be his race win.
7.5 seconds behind. Yeah, I
Hmm.
don't think he's going to make that time up
Yeah.
with 2 laps to
I've
go.
just seen Gervais past Hardy as well. And Alice Keller is now back into the points. He's got back in the P10.
Yeah.
Also, Sophie and on the
So,
podium, they're still fighting. So they are. Let's see. If Berkshire can close in 3 seconds, Matt, but he could actually get P2 for himself for Verden.
well,
It'd be a
yeah.
really good story though. Like, pit stop basically. Besides that, there's Yaham and Grimsby are still fighting from when they both hit.
Yeah,
It's kind of
battling for
ridiculous.
P11 and P12.
Yeah, Alice Taylor's just going to storm away now, so there's a Microsoft difference for their war and Microsoft. Yeah, looks like Berkshires going to get P2. Because Matt is struggling badly, and for all we know, Drake can get a podium out of this.
As Sophie's not able to pass on to the podium on the DRS, so.
Check here 1 second. Berkshire made the move on Matt. Easy as that. Johan's tired.
Well, probably decided he's not going to finish any points, so he's just called it a day maybe. But on his comeback race, Bugatti is going to win in Mercedes. I don't know if he's going to race around permanently, but he's crossed the line to win the French Grand Prix. And it's a Mercedes 1-2 because Booster has crossed the line in P2. So that's great.
I think
Matt
and
Drebe, right. Oh God, Paddy got P3.
Yeah.
Drebe was so close behind Matt. On the podium P6. Sophie lost positions on the podium under penalties. Adventures crossed the line P8. Panda is going to cross the line in P9.
I was cut a little bit. Well, I'll leave them here.
Well,
let's see. I'm going to figure P10.
Obviously, that's a great result for Powdy, but I love to have seen Matt and the guy in the into the podium interviews. To be honest, that would have been great.
I think Drive of the Day have to go to Bookstore. He's been up 9 positions.
Yeah, definitely.
So he has.
So there it is. Bugatti wins. Bugatti wins his comeback race, and Boogster 2, Paddy 3, Matt 4, Drebo 5, onto the podium 6, Robert 7, Vance P8, Panda P9, and Groensbeer P10. And that is your French Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. And I will get on with the podium interviews.
I'm looking right here. Bergster was 1/10 behind winning the race, so he was. It was almost amazing drive for the victory. Let's see one thing. Hello.
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 What's Powder's PSA anyway? Is this PAUDI? Yeah.
Yeah. PAUDIE.
There's loads of parodies for some reason. Yeah, but I can't. It's not one of just
Do you
them
want me to? I
suggesting.
think
I know, but it comes up. I know, but it's come up with loads of them.
I think I have them as a friend.
If you can suggest them, yeah.
I think I do. I don't roughly know, but I'll try to find them here. PPG. Don't tell me you're pairing offline. Jeez. They must be pairing off. One second. Yeah. Okay, PSN is very badly slow. So, oh, I don't. He didn't get third, I don't think.
No,
He
I,
got.
yeah.
Bergster got second.
You found them
He
yet? There you go.
suggested him. Let me quickly add him just to make sure I actually have him next time. Think Bergster will join, or does Bergster have any did not have a mic?
Don't know. I haven't got a clue. I think he has got a mic. But
Mm.
anyway, um, yeah. So as we're waiting for the other drivers to come into the interviews, we'll make a start. Powdy has joined, so
There he is.
yeah, cool. So yeah, I shall make a start.
There we
So
go.
Bugatti, congratulations on your victory in your comeback race after your very brief retirement. Um, so obviously everyone started on the super soft tyres, but you managed to stretch your first stint quite well 3 laps further than everyone else. Tell us what was your thoughts behind that.
Well, the suggested strategy said pit lap 12, so I was always going to pit lap 12. And when I mapped it on lap 9, I thought, huh? But, so I was always going to go to lap 12 anyway, it didn't matter when Matt pitted. But I don't know why, because the tyres didn't really go off too bad. I mean, I was about 2 tenths off my PB. And Matt was only 4 tenths faster than my PB on his soft, so yeah, it wasn't too difficult, but um, I only lost about what 6 seconds or something in a 3 lap undercut, which I don't think was too bad. So I'll take that.
So when you obviously came out after your pit stop and you was 6 seconds behind him, was that what was your thoughts behind that? Did you think that was oh god that's bigger gap than I thought it was going to be, or was you still like quite confident that you can make the time up?
Well, I thought it'd be more to be fair, because when I commentated F6, the undercut was really, really powerful. I mean, some guys were catching 3 seconds a lap, so I thought it'd be a lot bigger gap than it actually was. So I thought, and also his tyres will drop off at the end, so I just thought, my time will come at the end of the race. And I slowly caught and caught and caught and caught until I finally got side by side and bang.
Yeah, so we that is the elephant that's in the room. So we didn't get the best of camera angles on that, but it was up until that point, the 2 previous laps, it looked like there was some brilliant action between you and Matt. It looked fairly clean, but obviously he came past you into that chicane, and it looked like it just ended in tears after that. So tell us, from your point of view, what happened.
Well, JP, as I'm sure you can tell because you are a PSGL driver, adrenaline's running high. Obviously, you don't fight to win, so it's not really running as high as mine. Um, so, so the adrenaline was running high, and to be fair, it's all a bit of a blur. All I remember was Matt in the wall, me trying to de-hook myself from his side pod, and I had a red wing damage. and I was just looking at the gap and like just hoping to keep the gap, but it's all a bit of a blur to be honest. So I have to watch back my footage. I did share and square, so I can send my footage into the stewards if needed.
All right. It's a shame that he didn't get into the podium. It would be nice to see his point of view from it, but don't matter. So P2 Booster, unfortunately, as I think me and MK unanimously decided that he was our driver of the day. Well, a great strategy, and making the Mercedes 1-2, but never mind because Pauli comes over in an impressive P3. Um, so Pauli, you basically did what everyone else did. You just did the normal super soft to soft strategy. It looked like the last 2-3 laps you were struggling for tyre wear. So it must have been a kind of surprise to you when you find yourself finishing in P3.
Well, I knew one of the guys behind had 6 seconds of penalties, and I pretty much knew the two of them had penalties, and I knew I had none, so I just really had to stay close. But yeah, a bit of fuel issues really at the end. I just didn't have the fuel to keep the pace up. I had to do a bit more lean than I wanted to. Underfueled a little bit too much, I'd say. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I had a good quali. Uh, Good start out of it. Came under pressure straight away at the start. I was hoping to kind of stay in Bugatti's slipstream and kind of stretch out and hope that I could stay with the quicker guys at the front. But pretty easy, quickly got dropped back. But pace wasn't too bad for me really. I was kind of staying reasonable pace, like, but started getting held up then, so I boxed a little early, went for the undercut and it worked. And so yeah, I was happy to get a podium in the end, like, so
Yeah,
good result, I think.
yeah, very good result. Do you think, looking back on it, you would have done anything different?
I would have got a better start
Mm.
if I could do anything. But I mean, I come under pressure at the start pretty quickly. Like there was a little bit of lag in the lobby as well. I don't know if anyone else noticed it, but I got tapped once or twice by a little bit of lag, which unsettled the car. It wasn't ideal for me, but overall, I think wasn't too bad of a start. Like I lost a couple of places, but like I said, in the end, I was able to recover it back and get back up to third in the end. Like so, I was down at sixth or fifth or sixth, I think, when I boxed. So the
Yeah,
undercut worked well, and when I came out, or when Bugatti came out of the pits, I was just behind him, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to stay with him. Like, and it was the same for everyone who was catching me. Really, it was just a matter of trying to stay in some bit of a slipstream with him and try and gain a bit of extra time that way out of it, and hopefully having no penalties would gain me positions, and that's what happened. So
yeah. Well,
very happy with it. P3 overall, I think, because this wasn't a track I was expecting to be any good at, to be honest, and especially in the wet. I
no,
usually struggle in the wet, so I was happy with that lap to get second. Like,
yeah,
no traction on a pad, like, is not good in the rain.
yeah. Definitely, should be very pleased with that result. So we've got a late comer to the interviews. Booster has joined us. So
Yeah, sorry,
Booster,
I forgot.
that's all right, no worries. You're here now. Yeah, our commentator's driver of the day. So obviously, you started in P11,
Yeah.
but obviously not the best qualifying result. But so was that your kind of thinking then? Was it just like because you started so far down, you might as well just try something different to everyone else?
Yeah, that was the plan to try something else, and it's paid off at the end.
Yeah,
Even
very.
though I got spun at the start.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
notice that. So yeah, it makes it
Yeah.
even more impressive. Was you surprised to see to be this far up, really, after all that?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was surprised, and I wasn't expecting to be second with only point 0.1 behind the winner.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I got any more. AMK, you got any questions for Booster, really?
Um, Not that I can think of actually.
No, I mean he's not much. I mean you had a pretty solid race to be honest. It was a very good result. Um,
Yeah.
so back to Bugatti. Next track, Germany. And what's your thoughts on that?
Well, South I currently have had 11 ballots, so I've never done more than one corner around there. So uh, I'm yet to find out how good I am, but hopefully I can come and get another win and drive a different car than the Mercedes. 'Cause I don't really like the Mercedes.
No. So before I go to the others, obviously you're still in a championship, and you've caught a lot of points on the other drivers. Vic Rogue not here tonight. JTEX retiring. So yeah, thoughts on as we go approach the halfway point of the season. Thoughts on the championship.
Well, you know, JT, as I said at Silverstone, I like to give people a head start, but they've sort of backfired on me now.
Yeah,
I'm playing the catch-up game, but you know, it gives us an exciting finale to the season. You know, me and like 10 other drivers all on the same points, and whoever wins the title. I don't know, but
yeah.
hopefully I can win it,
That's a
win my
great
first
analysis.
title.
That is.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Booster. Yeah. Thoughts on Germany.
I like it in real life, but I haven't raced in Germany on this game, I think. Maybe once in career mode, but not in league racing.
Okay. And what about you, Baldy?
Yeah, I like Germany actually. I've usually gone well there. I mean, it wasn't in the last game, was it? But I was good there in 2016. It was one of the tracks I liked, so hopefully it's the same thing. But we'll see. I mean, it's a completely different game.
Yeah, very much so.
Look forward to it anyway. Germany's always a good race, you know, so should
Yeah,
be fairly exciting.
yeah, definitely. Well, I think, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap that up. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and I should see you guys next week. So have a good week. Or I'll see you guys tomorrow night in F2. Actually, I shall be there with myself and Hulk. So yeah, tune in for that one. But until then, see you soon.
Good job, guys.
All right, cheers.